Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe they told me that I would never make it? Now we smiling in their faces, smiling in their face. All right, now, so Steve Kerr has been in the headlines recently for saying that Stephen Curry, his star player, has changed the game of basketball or influenced it more than LeBron James. So I'm going to play the clip and then I'm going to get into my thoughts on it. Let's get into it.
Steph has changed the game dramatically with the shooting. I mean, for all the reasons we know. I don't know that LeBron has changed the game as much as Steph, but he sort of took the mantle from, Kobe and Michael Jordan, that guy who is just head and shoulders above everybody athletically. But he's taken it to a new level with the versatility in his game. There's just never been a player like him.
Now, as far as X's and O's, as far as the game of basketball, we all know Steph Curry is responsible for it. I don't think it was intentional. I don't think he wanted to change the game. However, that's just what happened. Now, that is just stuff that's on the court. X's and O's, how they play the game of basketball. Now, you can't replicate what Steph Curry does. No matter what you try to do, you can't replicate that. Especially when you have two of the best shooters of all time on the same team for the majority of their prime playing together. Here's the thing. LeBron James has influenced the game of basketball as far as the NBA goes. Steph Curry influenced the whole landscape of basketball. LeBron influenced the NBA. LeBron influenced player empowerment. LeBron influenced all of the super team kind of narrative, the switching teams when you need to, those things like that. That is what LeBron's responsible for. Now, you can't deny that player empowerment is a LeBron James thing, because once LeBron James decided to go to Miami and then go back to Cleveland and then obviously go to the Lakers and switch teams around, that was the best player in basketball doing this. He was the best player in basketball. I say after 2012-13, I could say that LeBron became the best player in basketball. And then that is around the time that he decided it's okay to team up with some good players. It's okay to go here when you're not happy. It's okay to go there. That's what the NBA is now. The NBA has no loyalty. Loyalty in sports is important. It's important for the product of basketball. It's important for the product of sports in general. There's a reason why NFL fans are such big fans of their team. They typically have a good quarterback on their franchise, and if not, then once they find one, that quarterback typically does stay with that team for a while. So they develop a system, so they develop the playbook, so they develop what works, they build around the quarterback. That's what makes sports amazing to me, is when people love teams. Now, the NBA was like that. You knew that Kobe was on the Lakers. You knew Tim Duncan was on the Spurs. You knew Magic Johnson was on the Lakers in the 80s. You knew Larry Bird was on the Celtics in the 80s, right? We knew these things. And that creates fan bases. That creates familiarity with the fans. They know who's going to be here. They know this is the jersey. I don't got to buy a new jersey every 3 seasons. Look at Kevin Durant. Look at James Harden. And unfortunately, even Kyrie at this point. It becomes too much of a circus. Now it's entertaining for the sake of the NBA, for the sake of me, like media, right? I cover things, like it's entertaining. I can say things, I can talk about it, but let's just be for real. It's not really helping the game. The three-point shooting has destroyed basketball. Player empowerment has destroyed basketball. It becomes unwatchable to see guys who aren't as talented as shooters as Steph Curry take that many threes. If you're not on that level, I don't want to watch you jack up 35-foot shots. If you're not Dame Lillard, you're not Clay, you're not Steph, you're not Trae Young. There's not many people who should be shooting 10, 15 threes a night. Just because you're open doesn't mean you should shoot the ball. So ultimately, my opinion is they both changed basketball for the worse. I think they had a negative impact. Now, I think Steph Curry's was unintentional because that's just his skill set. And I also think LeBron James wasn't intentional. It was to suit himself, to ring chase. But when you are the top player, unfortunately, people do follow you. People want to be like you. People want to see the moves you made. And they say, okay, if LeBron does it, I can do it. If Steph Curry does it, I can do it. And that's just the name of the game, no matter which way you want to slice it. But these are my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe, hit the bell, leave me a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. I'm going to see y'all next video. Y'all have a good day. Peace.